Spyro the Dragon, a game of pure nostalgia. This was one of my favourite childhood games, and with the announcement of the Spyro Reignited trilogy, I thought it would be fun to do a couple of top 5 videos. So today we are covering my top 5 favourite levels from Spyro Year of the Dragon. Spyro Year of the Dragon was the one that I loved the most, I would say. I played it the most. I had many rage fits, I had many good times with it, and it's got to be one of my favourite games that I've ever played. And I have some favourite levels, so I'm going to share that with you. I do want to start off by saying this is 100% my opinion in my favourite levels. Obviously you can have completely different levels, you can really hate these levels, but this is just my opinion. Before we get started, I want you to leave a like, subscribe, and comment on this video what are your top 5 favourite levels, because I want to know what you guys like in a Spyro level. To kick off this list, we have one of the first levels you do see. We have Molten Crater. Now this is quite a fun level to play through, if I do say so myself. You've got the Tikis, which I think are just fantastic characters to have as kind of your talk-tos, as who you're helping. And then you've got a Rhinoc, you've got the boars, which can be quite annoying, but you've got to run through the level. You've got lava everywhere, which really quite is fitting for Tikis. I don't know why, it just feels like it fits really well together. And then you've got to run through everything, get to the end of the level, and you're at the Tiki Lodge, which everyone seems to love the Tiki Lodge. So we go in the Tiki Lodge and we get our first egg. Then there's also the Sergeant Bird area where you've got to put the Tiki heads back on the Tikis, and I think this is a genius idea. It just completely blew me out of the water when I first saw it. I was like, actually, this is a really cool idea, really unique, never been seen before, never been used since, and it's just such a cool concept to have. So you put the Tiki heads back on the Tikis and get an egg, and there's also an egg in the wall, which if you didn't really know about it or realise it, it's kind of hidden away, or you're just shooting randomly, which is what I do when I'm with Sergeant Bird, just because, you know, pressing the shoot button is just so much easier. And just Sergeant Bird is quite a fun character to play with in general, so I really do enjoy that. Then you have the egg thieves in the speedrunning area, so you've got the supercharge after you get the first one, and then you run through there, and there's also the skill point behind the wall, there's gems everywhere, there's the iron casket where you've got to break it with the supercharge. I think it's just an awesome part of the level. Just lots of fun trying to run around getting the egg thieves there. Can be annoying sometimes, but that's what egg thieves are, and I feel that that is one of the best egg thieves eggs in the whole game. Overall, Molten Crater I've just had lots of fun with, I've enjoyed it, and I love playing this level. Lost Fleet as a kid was one of my absolute least favourite levels. I could not have really hated it more. But as an adult, it has grown on me so much. I love this level. It has been such a fun experience to replay it when I replayed it over the Christmas period. This level is basically a miner in a pirate ship, which doesn't make any sense, but I love it. Doesn't look like a pirate at all, is 100% a miner. You can't change my mind on this. And you are basically following him through to go and get the treasure, which obviously is a dragon egg, but still, the word treasure is just, it makes you feel good. And then after you've done that, you have the invincibility power up where you go through the water that you've been avoiding throughout the whole level, going and collecting gems, and finding an egg at the end there as well. Getting that egg can be kind of annoying because there's so many different paths you can take, but it is so fun to actually go through there and go find that egg. Then there's also the skateboarding area, which is again a huge fun part. You're racing against the Rhinocs and then you race against Hunter. This is so much fun compared to a lot of the other ones, and it's also better than the one that's in the super bonus world because I find that one so difficult. This one is just kind of the right level of difficulty to actually have fun and not have it be too easy or too hard, so I really do enjoy playing that. Then there are the submarine area, which is literally one of the best things about the level, if not the best thing about the area. You get in the submarine, you use your torpedoes to take out Rhinoc submarines, and that is just fantastic. It is such a good idea. is so different to everything else that's been already shown to us in the game. And then you go in afterwards with the invincibility power up, and then you go and sweep up all the gems, which admittedly sometimes can be quite annoying because you can die. I have died a couple of times, but I'd say that is literally the only down point of the level. This level has been a fantastic one to play through. I love the theme of the kind of pirate ship, the miner, the skateboarding, the submarine, just everything about this level I really, really enjoy. Desert Ruins is one of the best levels in the 4th Homeworld, if not the absolute best. This level I really wasn't too sure of as a kid. I kind of liked it, but I kind of disliked it at the same time. But replaying through it recently, I have decided that I really, really do like this level. It's the music, it's the layout, it's the acid everywhere, it's the Lara Croft cameo, it's the eggs, it's just the general vibe that I get from this. It's ruins, it's like a tomb, you're basically raiding a tomb and you find Lara Croft at the end. It is just an incredible kind of situation where having two PS1 characters come into the same one. It's obviously not the actual Lara Croft, but a kind of Spyro'd up version. But the eggs are also fantastic. You have the two Sheila eggs, which are more of a 2D scroller sort of thing, which, well, it's not really a scroller, but you know what I mean. And it's just a lot of fun to play through with Sheila there, when I've had a lot of bad experiences with Sheila in general. I really find the character kind of clumpy, kind of difficult to control. So having those levels where it's actually easier and quite nice and you can kind of run through, have fun, it just is really, really quite enjoyable. Then you've got the manta ray shooting one where you've got to shoot the rhinox that are on the back of the sharks. I absolutely love that game. If I could play that 10 times over, I probably would. Just because I really love the kind of shooting aspect there, and the running around, and then getting the gems afterwards. Even getting the skill point of knocking out all of the seaweed, I think that's in that game. But that's, again, a brilliant one. Just overall, this level has a really fantastic design, and I just really, really enjoy playing through it every time, and I have decided to put it as number 3 on this list. Whenever I enter the Evening Lake Homeworld, the first portal that I go through, without a doubt, is always Charmed Ridge. It is one of my absolute favourites in the game. Number 2 on this list, because there is one more that is more favorited, but this level has so much nostalgia for me. The biggest part of this level is the Jack and the Beanstalk area. Literally, those 2 eggs are probably 2 of my absolute favourite eggs to do in the whole entire game. I just love them. Even if the mushrooms at the end can be a little bit difficult, I've loved those eggs. They are my favourites. Even the whole level I find absolutely fantastically designed. I love the colour scheme, I just love the whole atmosphere, I love the cat sorcerers, the rhinox having the different variants. Even though as a kid I did feel like the ones with the lances were coming towards my neck a little bit, that was something that did happen quite a bit. But you've also got the fire power up where you can take out the sorcerers that are hiding on top of the ledges. You've also got the Sergeant Bird area, which is actually quite a lot of fun. I used to hate it as a kid, but I really, really enjoy it now, just because it is a little bit more of a difficult challenge, especially when you're an adult, and I really enjoy just having that extra bit of difficulty. Being led through the level by a fairy is kind of cool. Make sure that you kind of get to the end there. It's a little bit different than just the, oh, you have to go and find this person at the end of the level. It's you're being taken through by this fairy. You have to pay money bags to get up those stairs, which can also be a huge pain. The amount of times that I've tried getting up there and have slid down, it has been horrible, but I still really, really enjoy this level. Absolutely 100% one of my favorites in the game. So my absolute favourite level in Spyro Year the Dragon is Enchanted Towers. This level is amazing. I love it to pieces. I love every single one of the eggs. I love the layout, I love the design, I love the random guy that you talk to. I don't know their names, I don't know what they are. They're like some kind of futuristic thing. I love that you can play as Sergeant Bird in the level as well and actually go into the level. The only instance that happens, you remain in the level, you're not in a minigame area, which is super exciting. I really, really do love it. You've got the running around, flying around at the beginning, and then you've got to take down the giant sorceress statue, and below that is a skateboarding area, which I absolutely love. The skateboarding area with all of my heart. I love doing those games. I love getting those eggs. I love trying to get the high scores on the skateboarding area to get the skill points, and I just love going around there, collecting all the gems. I love going into the dog bit where you've got to guide the dog round and you've got to use the ball to try and get it over and get it back to its owner. I love when you play with Sergeant Bird that you've got to go and collect all the bones, which is returned from the second game. One of my favourite quests in the second game, or orbs, I suppose, in the second game. My favourite quest in this game to get the egg, and you also see it dancing again, which is again one of my absolute favourite things. I love it. I really do love it. So that is it of our Spyro top 5 Year of the Dragon levels. That is, as I said, 100% my opinion. Please let me know in the comment section below what your opinions are, what your top 5 would be. I would love to hear what they are. Anyways, just a reminder to please leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.